Hey Playas, how you doing? And welcome back to the Retro Gaming News for October 2023. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. To start things off, I'm going to be talking about a new Crash Bandicoot series that is coming to Netflix soon. And this series looks like the animation style that they used is almost identical to that of the most recent Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Bandicoot 4. So I'm looking forward to that, as well as it looks, a lot like many of those remastered games that came out on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. The meeting for the NES, the long-awaited release, may soon be upon us. This game is on Kickstarter right now and is almost fully backed. We'll see where it goes in the next few days. It may have ended by the time you are watching this, but that's okay, because it's being released by MegaCat Studios, and MegaCat Studios has a shop on their website where you can buy all of their releases. Now, you may miss out on any special perks that the Kickstarter has to offer to its backers, but again, I just really want to play this game, and I can't wait for its release. Dwerve is a new game released on October 12th for the Nintendo Switch. I don't believe it is on any other consoles. And this is a 16-bit style action RPG with a top-down view. It looks pretty good. Lots of color, lots of action. I don't know too much about the story because it just came out and I haven't played it yet. And sometimes it takes me a little while to get to and play through all of these different retro games. But this is one on my radar, and I think that if you're a retro gamer who also plays a lot of modern stuff, it's one that'll probably be on your radar too. Horizon Chase 2 is now out on the Nintendo Switch as well. This game, if it's anything like the first one, is going to be great. Now, it does look like they have stepped up the graphics a bit, so there's still lots of polygons, but the graphics do look a little bit smoother. I really liked the retro arcade racing style that this game had for the original, and also the art style of the graphics. If you've played the sequel, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. Is it better than the original? How so? It doesn't matter. I'm going to check it out anyways, but I do want to hear about it from those of you that have been playing it. Cat. Pre-orders are going up on limited run games from November 3rd to December 3rd. This game is another one to be very excited for. This looks like a pretty good quality homebrew from what I've played. I've talked about this game before because I have the demo, but the full game's coming out all nice and polished. Now, I don't know when it's coming out. These are just pre-orders from limited run games, and limited run games has a bit of a problem with extensively long wait and lead times on their products before they get released. So we may not be able to play it anytime soon unless we get the ROM. And if the ROM becomes available before then, I'll be sure to buy it. But I know Limited Run usually does licensing on a lot of their games, and the ROMs aren't always available right away in certain situations. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but if you do want to pre-order a physical copy of this game, because who knows about the ROM and when that'll be available, or if it will be, this is your chance to get the completed version of Skate Cat, and from what I've played from the demo, it looks fantastic. If you can wait just a little bit longer, Tomb Raider Remastered is coming out. The first 3 games, I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan of the first 3 games. I haven't played through all of them. I usually just got stuck somewhere in these games, and I recently went back and played Tomb Raider 1, and the graphics and camera angles did not hold up as well as I remember or had hoped. And I really hope that with these remasters that is something that's been fixed. Now, I know the graphics are going to look a lot better. Something along the lines of maybe like the Crash Bandicoot or Spyro games. But the camera, I'm really hoping they fix that up, especially for the first game, because there's definitely some areas where you get like stuck in walls, things like that. Now, if they've buffed that out, which I imagine they would for a remaster like this, then count me in. I'll be very interested based on what I've seen in the trailer here to play this game. Another game announced for early 2024 is a PacMan Mega Battle Royale Chomp Champs. And this looks really neat. There's a whole bunch of people that can play at the same time on a whole bunch of different screens. Screens look like they're disappearing. There's different things going on in the different stage screens that you see. So it looks very busy. It looks like there's a lot going on. And that's something that a lot of more modern Pac-Man games do really well when they're very busy and have a lot going on. Because let's face it, we've all played the basic Pac-Man. I like a lot of these reboots that the franchise gets, and I enjoy playing them. I will say this, though. I would be interested, possibly in a physical release on the Switch or something, for this game. It just depends on the price point. I got a feeling that this is going to be that price point just below a full-priced game. You know, the one I'm talking about where it's maybe $10 or $15 less than, you know, the biggest AAA, that game that just came out. That's where I think this one's going to sit. And for me, I can also sit on it for that price. Now, if it comes out as like a $25, $30 game, I might be interested in that. Especially if it goes on, I see it going on sale or something shortly after its release, then it'll be a definite pickup. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Playas Guide. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.